on the defensive end in tonight's game?
Yeah, I think we've been doing a good job just playing together. You know, having that confidence of being able to guard those elite players as a unit really helps us being able to guard them one-on-one. So I think as long as we keep sticking together on that defensive end, it'll help us compete in a lot of these games.
For you specifically, something interesting over this past, I think, 6 games or so, you've had like the most dunks on the team. Have you felt that recently of being able to get above the rim more than usual?
I mean, people don't necessarily look at me as like this bouncy guy. I feel like I'm bouncy right now, so that's all that matters. But I mean, I wouldn't have said me if I was asked this question without knowing the answer. But, you know, I'll just keep doing that for sure.
I feel like you've been put in situations where you're getting some easier looks, whether that's coming off a roll or maybe out in transition?
Yeah, for sure. I think we've been doing a good job in transition, being able to kick ahead, find those kind of easy lanes, and being able to get in position to have those dunks, and just kind of being around the rim and having those good passes from the team, just being able to be in those positions.
And then specifically tonight, going up against a Spurs team who's been struggling recently but plays fast. They move the ball a lot. What are some of the keys for you guys against them?
Yeah, we just have to keep the same mentality, just competing together, doing for a full 48 minutes because, you know, so we did a great job last game of just competing on the defensive end. We could have been a little better on the offensive side, but I think being able to stick with those habits and with the things that we work on a lot will help us just throughout the course of the season.
Who do you think the best dunker on the team is? Because I think it's up for debate.
I think it's me. I mean, honestly. I mean, now I feel like I need to do a little sauce in the game instead of just a regular two-hand dunk or something. But I mean, we got some high flyers on the team. So yeah, I'd like to say I'm in that conversation now.
You and Dub are tied for the most right now on the team right now.
We'll see who wins. We'll see who wins.
Are you? Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
No.
Are you getting more of those corner threes because of the way that you run the floor as well? You just talked about the dunks, but are you getting corner threes that way too?
Absolutely. I think it helps when you have guards that can get to the goal at a high rate, being able to sink in the defense and just being in the corner, just being able to knock down those shots. But yeah, I think we do a great job getting out in transition, finding those guys, and just trusting the work I put in to make those shots.
You're getting, I think, over a third of your threes from the corner. I know that's like what every team's trying to take away. Why do you think you've been able, in addition to what you just said of the guards, but why has that been like a huge focal point for you to get to that spot?
I mean, I think that's definitely a spot we want to be in our offense because it helps spread the floor out, and especially when I have probably a 5 or a 4 guarding me, they want to help inside in the paint. So when those guys are taking those drives, they want to be in the paint. So just being able to spread the floor out is just important for our offense as a whole.
I've asked a few guys this, just like the way Shea gets to the rim is so unorthodox, and everyone comes up with different words for it. Like, how would you describe it in maybe a word or just the way he gets there?
I mean, it's elite. Like, even when we'll be in the game, I'll be something like dang, like he just did that. Like, but he's an elite scorer. He's elite to getting at the rim, drawing fouls, and that definitely just helps the team out. Like myself being able to spread the floor kind of helps him out, and then he helps me out when I have those open shots. So I think it'll help us in the future and for the full course of the season.
Glad you don't have to worry about defending him in games.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, because in practice, he's shifty, his change of pace. It's tough to guard him. So yeah, glad we're on the same team.